Of the 40 years of relations between Nigeria and Korea, Korea International Cooperation Agency, KOICA, has worked with Nigeria for 12 years already. Within the period, focus was on fostering partnerships across the Federation in projects implementation and valuable opportunities which has enhanced capacity in the public and private sectors of the nation's economy. Some of these initiatives dotting the landscape of the country are on technical and vocational education and training, held, e-government, and planted in the Federal Capital Territory, Niger, Kogi, and Borno states. The focus today is on Nigeria partnering with the Korean International Cooperation Agency, KOICA, in building capacity, institutional strengthening, and public governance. My guest is a male, an administrator and country director of Korea International Cooperation Agency, Nigeria, Mr. Woo-chan Chang. The program continues shortly. Stay with us. The Korea International Cooperation Agency, KOICA. You are the 5th country director, right?
Yes.
So how has it been in Nigeria?
Well, I've been, some African countries before, like Ethiopia, Ghana, and it is not African country, but I was country director in Iraq before. But Nigeria is my 4th assignment.
Oh, you're the 5th country director?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but Nigeria in Abuja is very fine. I like, Abuja staying. Yeah, so weather is fine. And, because usually I stay in Abuja, I feel secured. So people, they are very friendly to me. So living in Abuja is very good. Yeah.
Okay. So your project takes you across other parts of the country. How many states have you visited in Nigeria for the 1.5 years you've been?
Yeah. So only 4 states. I've been Lagos people. I've been Niger several times. And I've been Kogi also several times. Because we have a project over there. So in terms of meeting with the state, a governor, and also we need to monitoring how they're utilizing their facility and the project. And we also meet our beneficiaries, the student, the farmers. So that is, our, interface with Nigerian people.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the records, it is very clear that your projects are centered on poverty eradication, e-government, institutional strengthening. Let's talk about poverty eradication. What programs do you have in the country?
Actually, the project is ended, but we supported rice production project in Niger State. We're supporting rice processing facility because, usually after the rice produced, after harvest, the number of many percentage of rice just, go away because the after harvesting processing is very important, but we're supporting some technology how to make a quality rice in Nigeria. So we assist the machinery and capacity building and all, necessary support.
So have you started getting results?
Yes, they have a rising mill. Through the rising mill, they're producing the bags of rice. And also, we're supporting other, education and health area. For example, we're supporting Nigerian public school for multimedia education. And also, we provide some training opportunity to government officials because for the development of
Okay,
Nigeria.
we'll come
Sorry.
to that. We
Yeah.
are done with poverty eradication.
Yeah, okay.
Is it only in rice production that you're doing poverty eradication? Do you have other projects outside rice production in poverty eradication?
Well, when it comes to poverty, alleviation and
I
reduction,
mean.
well, as of now, we don't have any project.
Okay,
for
okay.
that.
Let's move on. Now, you are in Nigeria, and you're here to partner with the Nigerian government to make things work and flow. In the area of culture, are you doing anything with Nigeria in the area of culture?
Well, frankly say, I do not have
Because
a lot
at the
of.
beginning of the program,
Yeah.
I hear you say you're learning Hausa,
Yeah.
your children are learning Hausa, and
Right.
you could speak some modicum of Hausa.
Yeah.
So is KOICA doing anything with Nigerian government in the area of cultural development?
Well, as of now, we don't have, except education. We supporting education, and we supporting training program for government officers. But we don't have any specific program for culture. But everybody knows that Nigeria, in terms of Nigerian movie, during weekend I watch Netflix. So there are a lot of Nigerian movies, and it is very interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's speak to education now. What
Yeah.
educational programs are you doing?
Actually, we supporting ICT and digital education. Usually, if you see most of private school, they provide a good environment for the student, but most of public school is neglected. They do not have enough equipment, and they do not have enough environment to learn something. So students, they do not have any interest to focus on the class learning, and teacher also, because they lack many things in place. So teacher also do not motivate to do something. So KOICA, we want to motivate by assisting the digital equipment and digital contents and capacity for building for teachers. So we're helping Nigerian public education should be more competitive.
Do you have plans to collaborate with any of the public broadcasters like the NTA in driving the multimedia educational program?
Actually, the reason why we invite you to our office, in Korea, there is a educational broadcasting station, which is government supported. So that we say EBS. EBS play very significant role to provide education through television. I was born 1974, but like 1990 up to 2000, before the digitalization of the world, everybody watching the TV in their household. So EBS at the time, they play very quality education program to all corner of Korea. So it play very significant role to increase the quality of education. In the school, the teacher, they provide some level of education, right?
Yeah.
But after the school, the EBS provide education program, like after 5 p.m. up to 9 p.m. This is very prime time, right?
Okay.
But EBS, they have dedicated channel. They provide each subject.
Okay, for instance, in NTA we have NTA Knowledge, NTA Language, NTA Entertainment, besides other NTA channels.
Yes.
Do you have plans to come with the flow with this?
Well, we need to assess the NTA language and NTA channel,
Entertainment.
entertainment, for dedicating education purpose, right?
Okay.
We need to assess first, and we can think of what is room of value addition, because it is something new in Nigeria, which is very popular in Korea, but we can think of some opportunity, because if the program provide quality education something, people do not pay attention. So we need to assess, and we need to find out what kind of value addition is necessary. Then maybe KOICA, we have initiative to expanding our digital education. TV is one of the very important sources, let alone internet. So TV can play a bigger role. So we can collaborate. We can think of some opportunity. How can we utilizing TV to more people aware the education program, and it should be tailored certain target group.
Yes.
Like primary, or like a senior student, like preparing WAEC or JAM. There are specific purpose, right? So we need to targeting the student who have a special objective, specific objective. Then we can make the program to targeting that group, which is more efficient. Then just generally everybody can see and watch.
Okay, let's proceed. In Nigeria, there's been so much out there about diversification. In the area of industrialization, what's KOICA doing with Nigeria?
Well, actually, we don't have much portfolio in terms of industrialization, but we can provide training opportunity. We invite government officials, like Ministry of Industry and other agency, which promote export or local contents, right? So KOICA can provide like opportunity to open their eyes by invitation program, and we also dispatching our expert in here so they can provide some consulting services to the people. And there are many Korean companies in Nigeria, especially like Samsung Electronics, LG Electronics, Samsung Heavy Industry. They have and Daewoo Corporation. They are doing business in Nigeria, like Port Harcourt, like Lagos. So they also want to contribute in terms of capacity building of young people of Nigeria. Like Samsung Heavy Industry, they want providing opportunity for welding master program, because after they got international license for welding,
Yes.
very profitable, and the persons in Korea, maybe the bright career path in the future. So Korean company and Korean government, we can think of new opportunity to come up with, to provide. Like KOICA, we can supporting vocational training school in Nigeria. But like Samsung Heavy Industry, they can employ the graduate of this technical vocational training school, because they need local people who can if they make a ship, right? They need a welder, right? They need the electrician. They need mechanical engineer, right? But if Nigeria do not prepare and appropriate technical people, they should employ from outside, right?
Yes.
Which is completely not possible. Nigerian government, they supporting local contents, including local human capacity, right? So KOICA, we can support training for young people, and the Korean company, they hire those young people for their business. So it is like a win-win. Nigerian people, they have opportunity to be capacity building and also job creation for Nigeria. And Korea, we do our business here, partnering with Nigerian people and the company. So it is a win-win, I think.
Okay, let's veer off a bit. Has the COVID-19 pandemic affected your operations?
In somehow, yes, because we cannot send our Nigerian government official for the training in Korea, because international travel was banned. And also, Korean people cannot come here. So, many people want to engage some, formulation of new project and the implementation, but which was not allowed it. So as of now, we do virtually from here to Korea.
Okay.
Yeah, so we are affected, but we have resilience. We using our technology, so we connecting Nigeria to Korea, and we providing some palliatives to people in Abuja. And last Thursday, we hand over walkthrough booth for sample collection of COVID-19. So there are some challenges because of COVID-19 pandemic, but we can come up with new opportunity under these, challenges.
Okay. On that health, you just mentioned the issue of the donation of donation to NCDC, right? What informed that?
To fight against COVID-19, we need to assess what is the, exact status of Nigeria. But without testing, we do not know how much is serious COVID-19 in Nigeria. For that end, we should, have capacity to diagnosis.
Yeah.
So, many medical institutions, they do sample collection, but it takes a long time, for example, right? But the walkthrough booths, which we donate, before, one institution, they can test like 10 people a day. But this walkthrough booth, it takes only 10 minutes, one people sample collection. So they, in one walkthrough booth, they can sample collection for 80% a day. So using technology, we can make our works more efficient and more productive manner. So fight against COVID-19, we should be using our technology. And then we make more smartly coping with, respond with COVID-19.
Okay. It is one thing to say you have projects in a country like Nigeria, Nigeria, and you are the 5th country director. Would you say these projects, they have an economic, they have impacted Nigeria positively by your own assessment?
Well,
like some would say, maybe Korea is doing this to gain this, right? So what economic impact would you say by your own assessment it has impacted on the people and the generality of Nigerians?
I hope so. I hope like e-government project. Through e-government project, we introduced digital transformation in government sector. So not only government official, but we should using local, company, like a software-based, hardware-based. We need, those kind of, partnership with, Nigerian company and Nigerian, expert. So we can provide some opportunity. They should get some, job opportunity, and rooms of cooperation can be made through our project. We do not directly hiring someone. Yeah, but our impact do not stay only in government, because government need private partner to provide the services and consulting service and like a provision of equipment. For example, e-government training center, which KOICA provided, handover last year, November, to Federal Ministry of Communication and Digital Economy.
Okay.
That e-government center equipped with all, it was made by Nigerian local company. They're using their own ideas, and they're sourcing the equipment inside Nigeria, and they also engaging in training. So all this, effort may be very valuable input to Nigerian economy too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you say that at the end of some of your projects have a lifespan, right? At the end of it, if you see that it's not yet ended, you want to extend or you just terminate it?
Usually, we have, if, the project is ended, we considering second phase. Because, for the sustainability of the project, it's very important to us. So we do not end the relationship. We want Nigerian institution, they should build their capacity to maintenance and sustainably using their facility well. But there is some limit to do that. So we should assisting, somehow. So like we have a second step support. So we should.
When will it start?
Like Nigeria Korean Model School project, which is ended 2019, but its impact is only in Abuja. But now we have discussion with UBEC, Universal Education Commission in Nigeria. As you know, UBEC should provide the school, the whole Nigeria. So we have a plan working with UBEC. So they are building 20 model schools in Nigeria.
Across the country?
Yes, okay. Across the country. So KOICA, we have a very successful case in Abuja, but we want to disseminate the digital education by the partnership with UBEC. So supporting other states, because other states should be benefit for digital transformation, which KOICA wants. So we hope that first test bed take place in Abuja or some metropolitan city, but if it works well, definitely we should expand that to other country too. I mean to our other state in Nigeria, because Nigeria is so big country, so we cannot make it one single time whole. We cannot satisfy all. But if we by testing, like we say pilot, if a pilot is successful, definitely we should think about how can we expand the impact to other state.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know as much as you are not the Korean ambassador to Nigeria, would you say all what you're doing in Nigeria has boosted the relations between Nigeria and Korea?
Definitely. KOICA is under the embassy, and KOICA is under the Korean government. So we are arms to providing humanitarian support and social economic development we support. So it is one arm of Korean diplomacy. So we working for more consolidate bilateral relationship between Nigeria and Korea.
Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Woo Chang, it
Yes.
was nice having you on Diplomatic Ties.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's a partnership, and that partnership, from what my guest has said, is sustained, and even if it has a lifespan in boosting further relations between Nigeria and the Korean government, KOICA is an arm of the embassy. A lot of tinkering is towards extending it so that it will impact more on the country. That's on the program. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.